tuning into my channel, and I've got here this Epson Eco Tank ET 2830, and to be honest, the only reason I purchased this piece of crap, because that's all I can say at the moment, is because of this feature. You can you can fill up those cartridges with cheap ink, and long term it should save you a lot of money. But the thing is, though, that um, this is my first print, and a week just to test, and a week later, this is my second print, and yeah. So, from a 250-pound printer, um, I'm expecting much more. So officially, in my book, and I'm not saying I'm the sharpest tool in the box, but I think I'm doing all right. Generally compared to others, but this is not a printer. This is a piece of Mickey Mouse Danglido. It's kind of like something which where you have kind of a girlfriend, where if you touch her bum and you touch your bum, the feeling is the same. So this is the kind of feeling I have with this printer. First of all, it's very flimsy. Opala, she's now trapped my fingers as well. What a load of! I mean, look at this. Look, look at this. This is all flimsy. It's absolutely crap. Anyway, long story short, I wanted to print another paper, and another document, and because we couldn't set it up with a different phone. So I used my phone, which I set it up with, and it started printing immediately. And I didn't want to go through the whole printing, because first of all, it prints so slow. It takes, in color, it takes like ages. I guess three minutes for a page. But still, 250 pounds is quite a bit of money. Anyway, and it doesn't. It normally, a normal printer, which is designed for normal people, would say stop, right? So you hit the stop button, it would stop. This one doesn't say anything. This one, the only thing it says is Wi-Fi, and that's also a bit silly, really, because that should be if you want to connect to the mobile phone, and this should be if you connect to the router. But either way, if you press this button, nothing is happening. Okay, that's maybe my fault because I didn't read the manual, but I figured out that the only button I can press during the print is more or less this, which stopped the printing, and then the paper went, and it went like, and that's what I got out of it. Now, it was, first of all, Jesus, did you see? Did you see that? You know what I'm saying? Come on. It's just a flimsy piece of absolute. Do not buy this. Do not buy this. So basically, what I seen. So this is where the paper is somewhere. I don't know if you can see it. It's jammed. So how the hell are you gonna pull it out? So it took me a little while. To figure out that you can clip that down, right? Should be like a little white arrow here or something, or pool, or something, where because I can figure it out. But let's say you give that to a 70 years old woman somewhere in Madagascar, right? So they are not, I mean, they're still, everybody who buys something in the shop should be able to do things with ease, without needing to be a rocket scientist to work things out. So finally, I worked it out to clip this down, and that's where the paper is. Now, to remove this, and I'm going to do it live in front of you guys to see how crappy this is. Now, in 2025, you shouldn't really have a 250 odd pounds printer returning you a piece of paper in this condition. I mean, quite frankly, I can't even wipe my bum with this paper. I mean, look at that. Look at the damage it would make. So this is the stuff I wanted to print out, and this is what I got. And I got a little bit I got a little frustrated because imagine you put in the paper like this here, okay, and then 2 minutes later you have to do this. This is what you're getting, and now I need to iron this paper or put it under my bed or my mattress to get it straight. And quite frankly, I know it's just a piece of paper. I know it's just a piece of paper, but imagine you meet someone nice in the nightclub, right? And you don't have your phone on you, or your phone is out of battery, and you need to write her number down. Now write your number on your sweaty hands in a nightclub. It's not going to be cool. So where are you going to write it? So a piece of paper would be nice. So every piece of paper is important, and I treasure every piece of paper. But what I don't treasure is to pay for an item 250 odd pounds, and then receive a piece of Mickey Mouse down there. Now that with this I have a problem. But I'm a technician, I like to figure things out, and I was just wondering what could have caused it. What would have caused it? Because I mean, it's a big brand. Let's face it. Now it's a big brand, and they have their place in the market, because this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. But by the way, this was full, and after I printed out this page, this is A4. Yes, it's A4. It's not a lot, right? And then this doesn't have a lot of black, but already I'm half down. So this printer is using more than the Buckingham Palace, and they print a lot there. So this was completely full when I filled it up like a week ago, a couple of days. It was a bit more than a couple of days. Anyway, but this is a cool feature though, because you pop those things, and then you can fill up those containers, those cartridges, and this is really, really cheap, because the black would cost, I think, 90p or £1 or 150 on eBay, a big bottle, and you can print a lot with very cheap. So compared to HP, where the cartridge costs like 60 quid or 40 quid, this I went for it because I like to save, but I save on the ink while I'm losing on paper. So what I needed to go further, and I needed to figure out what the hell did cause this. And I did figure it out. The reason what caused this paper jam is the fact that here it was closed. Yeah, this was closed. Again, I mean, you can't. You need to have long nails to actually penetrate here. Yes, I know it's on the side, but just pull a little sign there and say pull, or like a dot or something. Anyway, it was closed, so the paper could go nowhere. But this is not the truth. I was cheating. I was lying on you guys. No, that was opened. That was not the problem. The problem was that this piece of flimsy crap, yeah, was not like this. Now check this out. I mean, it would be great as a musical instrument, but imagine you put this amount of paper in here. This is gonna pull it down. This is gonna go down like the Titanic. Okay, it wouldn't take as many people with it, but still, flimsy crap, cheap, rubbish quality. Right now, if this is not pulled out and this is up, you're gonna have the paper jam. So be very careful. Make sure this is always like this. Now, but my question to the Epson engineers, and I never looked into where is Epson actually coming from. If it's Japanese, then an absolute shame on the Japanese. But I love Japanese product, but I'm not sure where Epson is from. I have to Google that after this video. But either way, I hope it's not Japanese, because this can be Japanese. But anyway, maybe it is. I have no idea. But whoever builds Epson and whoever designed this printer, I would just really, really take my big boot, and if he's a guy, I would like to really put this boot up his bozo. If it's a girl, I'm gonna be inviting her for dinner, but with a little bit of extra that after that we go to my house and then I take her bozo on the ride. Because I have to say, guys, didn't you hear of a word sensor? Because if you put a little bit of a magnetic or electronical or whatever sensor in this door and say, hey, idiot, don't print because the door is closed. So nothing can go in and nothing can go out. Yeah? It works a little bit different like a Wozo. But there is no sensor, there is no nothing telling the printer that don't print because your idiot user, in this case me, of course, had to forgot to pull out that little thingy. I mean, how difficult would that be to put in an electronical sensor here to say, even could be a little magnet, just a little magnetic stripe, costs like 0.01 pounds, to say, hey, not gonna print error because the door is closed. No, it prints. It doesn't care. It just goes for it. What a piece of absolute. I mean, this print. I mean, I have to say this: the effect of this printer is like the effect of a fart in a jacuzzi. It's just absolutely useless. But I hope I helped somebody. If they get this harmonica paper, then listen, Dillo, pop this and pull this out. And if it's not standing, in your case, this always will because it's plastic. And as you can see, it's pretty much elastic. What a useless piece of Mickey Mouse dangle do. Doggies for tuning into my channel. Like, share, comment, and of course, au revoir.